Hello, everyone. Once again, I remain yours on this platform, Big Rich Media House. On Evening Motion tonight with Mr. Big Rich La Jire. Let's enjoy it tonight with each other and see how it goes in your area, in my community. And let's make it easy for ourselves. As I make it groovy and make it enjoyable tonight with you, wherever you're watching me from. Let's go. I remain yours once again. Mr. Big Rich La Jire on Big Rich Media House. Let's go. Are you watching me from somewhere around the globe? What about you watching me from this evening? Once again, I remain yours, as I used to say, as I used to call my name, Mr. Big Rich La Jire. What about you watching me from this evening on Big Rich Media House Evening Motion with Mr. Big Rich La Jire? Tonight is going to be something great. And I want you to move closer. And I want you to, let's see how we can educate ourselves. Let's see how we can make things easy or work the way we want it to be, to be work. We don't want to live in an environment or in a neighborhood where it's not safer for me and you. Once again, if you're joining me for the first time on this platform, I say welcome to Big Rich Media House here on Evening Motion tonight. Let's enjoy this a little bit. Yeah, once again, if this is your first time tuning tonight, last time I was talking about we mixing up, giving you a better sound. I mean, a music, like people on the YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, they do enjoy, live music here. But I want people on the TikTok to always enjoy that. But the main purpose where we're here tonight is not even about the music you're listening to. But, the music is just to cool your mind, to make you understand the community you're living in. Tonight, I'm not going to take much of your time. I'll make it so brief tonight. And what is it that we're going to be talking about tonight? Living in an environment that is safer for me and you. Right? Somewhere we can live, somewhere we can stay clear, somewhere we can enjoy, somewhere you can wake up in the mid of night. The way we used to do in those days, like when you get up in the night, like people who usually go to club, people who love to be clubbing, coming back home, no issue, no one gonna attack you, no one gonna, scare you away from the train station to wherever you're coming from. People love to see you. Do you understand? Coming. And even they will be there to help you. If you're missing your way, like you got drunk and you're missing your road, you need a taxi, you need things like that. That is kind of environment we're living in before. But what do we see these days? We see hatred. We see people, preaching hatred. We see people bastardize our community, our neighborhood. What do we see? We never see people who wanted me and you to live as one, right? And that make me, even every one of us, got concerned about the kind of life we live in. People have said because of their religion, people have said because of the ethnics, people have said because of the tribe, people have said many things about the background. But check your heart. Does that worth it? Does that really worth it? If you want to hate me, it's your problem. If you want to like me, like. If you want to love me, love me. But the best way for me and you is to live in one accord, in one environment, in one community, in one neighborhood as one, so that we'll be able to build a better community for ourselves, a better future tomorrow. There's no work on earth except, like, even people who they said they go the evildoers, right? That they believe they can do or not do. Right. To me, I don't believe, if you haven't got money, if you haven't got peace of mind, if there's no house to lay your head on, if there's no home, if there's not something to eat, a food, or something to drink, if you got no family or you got no one and you have no peace, you won't be okay, isn't it? But if you see me as your brother, as your neighbor, right? I bet you will live, and me and you will live in a community where we'll be safer for everyone. And what do we see this day? I remember one night like that, in the early, maybe 2001 or 2002, right? Me and my cousin, my cousin, we're coming all the way from my land here in England, right? And was around 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And so suddenly someone threw something from somewhere we don't even know. We don't want to get up the vehicle because the guy was driving, right? So we proceed, we keep going. And suddenly we saw police coming. So we quickly called the attention of the police that this is what we experienced where we're coming from. And police went. Police went to go and check. So we are able to, to stay safer in that environment. And the police come and they said it was something that dropped, not intentionally. Do you understand? That's a safer place. If we're able to come back onto that location again, we won't be scared of anything. But nowadays, if such happening, before you even know where is it coming from, you'll be thinking that maybe someone want to kill you, maybe there's some gang somewhere. I know everywhere in life, it's always gang. But it's never worst as what we're facing now. We're facing a religion gang. We're facing a community gang. We face a lot of things. And if there's no peace, there will be no love. If there's no love, there will be no peace. So basically, what I'm trying to bring here tonight is living in one accord in our communities, living as one in our community, living, togetherness in our community. Something that me and you can get up in the night and open your eye wide and close it back and feel safe. Right? That is community we want to live in, isn't it? But if we don't enjoy that now, let's enjoy this music a little bit before I proceed further. That's my jazz music in the evening night, yeah? Yeah, once again, I said hello to you, dear. I guess this too loud, isn't it? Is that tearing? It's not tearing, but it's too loud. Maybe the audio here and the music. I'm not that sure if people on the TikTok enjoy the music. Let me see if the music is coming up there. Can you let me know if you enjoy that music from TikTok tonight? Or you're not? Please, can someone give me a thumb up if you enjoy the what's it called? The music or the sound is so clear on the TikTok tonight. Let me hear. Let me see some messages or do some thumb up. And people on TikTok, can you please, tap, do some like, and if you don't mind, if you really like me, you can do some thumb up, isn't it? So let's go. So while we're still on it on Big Rich Media House. If this is your first time pumping into this platform, can you please do your best to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on TikTok, and we will follow you back. Join. Let's go. Let's see what we can do to make our community a safer space. Especially we that migrate from one place to another, we meant to always use our common sense. Like I've seen a situation whereby someone said, where I was coming from, I haven't got chance for education, for free education, right? For a better home, or better electricity, for better this, better that, and even security. And I said to him, so how long you be here? He said, I'll be here for 5 years. So your 5 years, you enjoy it? He said, yeah. So now, what do you see? What do you see that you can do to make this community, this environment or this neighborhood feel you better and see you as a good person? And he said, yeah, I can, but people need to convert to, listen to this. He said, people still need to convert to what God said. And I said, when you say people need to convert to what God said, what was it that God said? Right? And he said this and that. I said to him, yeah, someone like me, right? You can't force me to do what I really don't want to go into. And there's no way on earth that God will tell you. He said, we can't hear you. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, people on the TikTok say they can't hear. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna add another system to this as the system we're using. Okay, what's it? Are we using that? No, we're not using that. We're using okay, let's see. I believe you should be able to hear me clearly now. And let's see if the audio monitor is okay. Okay. Someone said we can hear you. So what about now? Can you please let me know if you can hear me now? Okay, let me quickly do this. We try to, sorry people on the YouTube, we try to fix something, get things right here, right? And so, okay, right. Okay, let's see if we can, if you can hear me now. Let's go. Can you hear me now, please? Is that better now? Okay, I'm gonna go for okay, I'm gonna go for this again, and we're choosing okay, let's choose this as we can be able to, yeah, we should be able to, everything should be fine now, isn't it? Just no. Okay, it said it's not connected. It should be. I'm not that sure if it's not connected, but should be connected. And okay, let's go. Yeah, Okay, so let's see if the audio is fine now. Can someone let me know if the audio is better than before now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for okay, let's see this. And okay, if no, I guess the microphone and okay, yeah. So anyway, if you can hear me clearly now, I think let me see if we're getting from the system. Okay, yeah, okay, from the system, it's not coming up. That's why we can people can know and enjoy the music from that aspect. Okay, now let's quickly pump into what we're facing here. So yeah, what I'm trying to bring out tonight for me and you to understand is this. To people, if you're joining me for the first time on this platform, Big Rich Media House, as I used to say, please do your best to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on the TikTok and follow us on the YouTube, on Facebook. Yeah, on the Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel whenever you pump in to join us for the first time. Yeah. I guess people should be able to enjoy that music on the TikTok now. If not, let me know if you not enjoy that music from TikTok. So once again, you're welcome to this platform, Big Rich Media House, on Evening Motion tonight. As I used to call it, I remain yours, Mr. Big Rich, on Evening Motion. Tonight, we're chatting about living in a safer environment, somewhere where me and you can open our eye and get up and, close and open and close and open. We really don't want to live in an environment whereby you'll be saying, why am I here? How did I even see myself here? So, and the gentleman, as I was saying, the gentleman said to me, he said, I have to join his own religion. And I said, then if I have to join yours, I got no problem. Then you have to join mine as well. And he said, no, it's only his own. Then that's why I got issue with him. I said, that's selfishness, because if you're so selfish that way, you want me to join yours, you don't want to join mine. So it shouldn't be working like that. Then we both, disagree, and we agreed. And we hug each other. And that is kind of environment we should be living in. Like, if you don't like what I do now, that shouldn't mean that you hate me. And you shouldn't hate me. If I don't like what you're doing, I shouldn't hate you. Right? I don't know if you see where I'm coming from. If I don't like you, I really don't have to hate you. If I don't like what you're doing, I don't have to hate you. For I might not like what you're doing. It's what you're doing that I don't like. As a human being, I still have to pay respect. And respect, when you respect someone, you'll be able to love that person. Right? But to someone that you don't respect, how are you going to love the person? And that is the aspect that was I disagree with the gentleman. End of the day, me and him, we both concluded and we hugged. And he said to me that now I knew that we're just one. It is something in our mind set that is worrying every one of us. And it is true. So if you're one of them that, your mindset is still where you're coming from. You're coming from somewhere where you've never enjoyed better, better things that you really have to enjoy. Maybe one way or the other, you don't enjoy this thing. And you pump into environment where you enjoy things. Don't be one of them that bastardized, and don't be one of them that will ruin that environment for people who are coming to join that community. So basically, what I'm trying to bring out here tonight is let us stop spreading hatred. Right? We shouldn't. If you see something, anything that you see that is not of peace, you don't have to spread it. I appreciate that, Ade, for sending that rose. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And to people on the mass, thank you, Mass. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Ade. Thank you, Miss Million. Thank you for every time, Million. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Nax. And thank you, Adeyemi O. Thank you for tuning tonight. Vida. Thank you, Vida. Thank you, Elimon. Thank you, Pebble. Pebble. Thank you. And to people, let's pump into people who are watching on the YouTube tonight. And so, everyone on the YouTube, I really appreciate you. In fact, we haven't got enough people on YouTube tonight. I don't know why. Maybe, please share this. Share it. And this is where you can help me. We don't want to be here for. When we're passing a great message like this across, we should be able to. It's not going to be everything. It shouldn't be something that, like comedy. I know, as we used to do, we love to entertain people around here. It shouldn't be something that would be funny. That we need to do something that will help our community, that will help me and you, right? Something that will make me and you live in a safer environment. Something that will make our leader, right, understand what they meant to do. If you're doing your best, like something I want every one of us to realize these days, neither your religion or your background, anything that you're doing that you feel that you can harm someone through it, drop it, don't do it. And tell people around you anything at all. I know there's some people that in our mindset, we believe that this is how it should work. It shouldn't, because none of us have seen God. And everything we're reading, neither any holy books that we believe in, or any written article, or any written history, or any written document that me and you reading today, right? We're reading it for a purpose. So now it's not left for you and me, because we really want to live in an environment that is greater, that is safer to live in. So we ignore the error there. Not everything. When they say, I remember someone said to me, like where I came from, right? They said when the Ogun, the god of iron, Ogun said, let's go for war. And when they get to the location, the battlefield, and Ogun said they should kill everyone there. And one of the Ogun's, the chief command, one of Ogun chief command now said, do you think if we kill everyone in this environment, do you think we will be able to tell a story tomorrow and with the testimony? And Ogun said, oh yeah, we can tell a story ourselves. Then the commander said, what will be the testimony? Let's spare some people here. And they spare some people in there. So they finished that battle and they come back. One day, something happening. Someone that said that they left, people among the people they left that they didn't kill, now came back as a testimony. Then the what's it called? The commander, one of the commander now said, Ogun, do you remember I said this? This is why we're working for. And Ogun turned that lady, because she was a lady, to her own wife. Do you understand? And so since then, the love started spreading. So instead of for Ogun to be killing human being, he started killing using dog. They started using dog, just dog, right? If they need to. If they need to, instead of human being. Do you understand? And that is how the story changed. When the story changed, the life changed. So nobody heard the name of Ogun and run away again, except people who are lying or people who are doing evil. So me and you should, practice something like that. Practice something like that. And that is traditional. Do you understand? So if me and you now said we believe in God that created heaven and earth, and we're doing things that, that won't give me and you peace of mind, then we're not worth, to be where we are now. So whatever environment you're living in, make it a safer place. Right? We cannot, not every one of your views, of us will be good to each other, but try as much as you can to be good, to be nice to your neighbor. Let's enjoy this a little bit. Yeah, once again, you're welcome to this platform again. As I used to call it, Evening Motion on British Media House tonight. We won't stop telling people this is what we do. We entertain you, we educate you. It is all about lifestyle, entertainment, religion, and our community. And that is what we do here. So if you're here pumping for the first time tonight, please follow us, subscribe and like us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Do your best and let's live in one accord. Enjoy this, as I said. Don't forget, I'm not a preacher. We do what we know how to do best. And what is it? We want to live in a better community. We want our community to be a safer place. As I said, you remember those who come all the way from far away. You understand? Imagine you come all the way from somewhere that is not safe, to live in, and you pump into environment where you can enjoy many benefits. Then you started acting as if you're the father of that land, or you're the, how do they call it? Omonile. I don't know, I forgot how they call it. You're acting as you're the son of the soil. Meanwhile, you're not a stranger anymore, but you're just someone that privileged to be in that push in that community. So why can't you use your head? Like I've seen here whereby someone was shouting in front of, imagine you see what we're doing now, like people see me and you and realize that we're not worth to live on earth. Do you understand? Maybe because of my background or my religion, they believe I shouldn't live on this earth. So when you're seeing people like that, and they're telling you, I remember what someone said to me yesterday. The gentleman said to me, okay, if I really don't want this, then if I believe most of the things that people are doing now, like music, like every other things that people are enjoying now, if I believe it's forbidden, if I believe in my heart that it's forbidden, that I should go away from it. I shouldn't use it. Like using my mobile phone, using television at home, using internet, using many things like that. He said, I usually use it. I said, oh, no, I'll use it. He said, then you're hypocrisy. I said, I'm not. He said, if at all you don't like things that come all the way, maybe through the Western world or through your community where you don't believe in what they do, but you're still using it. Like whereby I said, like people using machine gun to do, people using not traditional knife, using some things that that when you're using it, it's still made of the common sense of the Western world. And you're condemning like, no, we shouldn't be listening to music. We shouldn't be watching TV. Then you shouldn't be using your mobile phone. Well, nowadays, I remember some years back, that's one religion leader, he said to his congregation that do not watch TV at home. And do you know what happened? Years later, same gentleman, I want to say man of God, I don't know, but same gentleman come back and said he's sorry for what he has done in the past, telling people not to use such. Do you understand? It means we are just deceiving ourselves. So imagine someone said to me that don't use television, don't use radio in your home. And this person has been doing a live program, which has been televised on the TV. Who are the people? Who are the person? Who are the audience that is showing it to? We're hypocrisy, isn't it? We're hypocrisy. So showing things to people outside there, you're telling some people, don't watch it, don't use it. Put it in the bin, go and throw it away. So what applies to such so-called clergy or man of God or whatever they call him applies to people who are telling me and you that when we go to somewhere, we're going to meet that God said we're going to meet some things that we can, enjoy. It's all bullshit. It's all fake. It won't make me and you to live as one. It won't make me and you to live in one accord. It won't make me and you to live, in a safer places. Like, if that would make our community unsafe for me and you. So situation whereby someone pumping up and be saying that to you. I'm not a preacher. I'm just trying to, put more light to educate me and you to see that if you can condemn me and I can condemn you, then it's safer for me and you, because if you don't like what I do, close your mind. Don't act as if you don't like it. It is what I'm doing that you don't like. Don't hate me. This is me. I'm your reflection, right? So you can, if you hate me, right, you're doing something nice. And whosoever said he hate, his neighbor or is a woman of your nature, and you hate that person, right? And you say you're fighting or you love God, you're just deceiving yourself. You're not helping the community you're living in. So basically, what I'm saying is, for me and you to live in one accord, right? We meant to do the right thing. And what are those right things that we have to do? We need to neglect any error. We shouldn't be watching, whatever you see that I'm doing, just ignore. You can advise me, don't condemn me, because you condemn me in your eyesight, then God has condemned me. No, we shouldn't be thinking that way. I'm not even talking about our religion. I'm talking about the community we're living in. So see me as yourself. See me as your best friend. See me as your neighbor. See me as a member of your community. So once you see me like that, forget about where you're coming from. If you're one of them condemning the Western world and you're living in the Western world and you enjoy everything in this Western world, you're a failure to the generations to come. Because it means someone blindfolded you, and you're doing same to people who are coming. Right? So we don't want to be like that. We don't want to be like that. We want to open people's eye to better things. As I've seen in the past, they said when you go to school, you became something nice. But do you know that in the environment or the community we're living in now, especially people who live in England here, in United Kingdom, you don't have to be brown, you don't have to be black or brown or blue, or we've seen it. You don't have to be, all what you need to do is to be focused. Set a goal for yourself. One day your name gonna ring up there. But if you're one of them that feel that, my background or my religion or my tradition said to me that I shouldn't be doing this in the community where I enjoyed everything, then you're killing your tomorrow. Right? You're killing your tomorrow. It's going to be you that will suffer for it. Some people stay in the bush even when they're living around human beings. Their mindset is still in the bush. So wake up, come on, wake up. Let's live in one accord. Stop spreading hateful messages. Pass a better message around the city. Comfort people around there. Don't let people feel neglected. Don't make them feel that God doesn't like them. I'm not talking about your religion or my religion. I'm talking about me and you living in the safer community, environment, neighborhood, even in your working place, in your school. So neither I do this, I cover my head or I cover my nose or whatever I do. See me as your neighbor and be happy when you see me. It's only when you're happy when you see me. And I'll be happy when I see you. Then we're one. But immediately you're thinking that your religion or your background or your tribe or your tradition is better than mine. We're killing our tomorrow. We're not building a better tomorrow for ourselves. Let's enjoy this music for a while, then I'll call it a quit. Once again, you're joining me for the first time on Big Rich Media House tonight. I remain yours, Mr. Big Rich. If you're joining me for the first time, can you quickly go and subscribe to my channel on YouTube? We're live on YouTube, live on Facebook and Instagram, and even on the TikTok. As I said last time, that you know the music coming up on the TikTok, because we're having a little technical issue with that, and very very soon it's gonna be sorted, and you will be enjoy this classic jazz music for Thursday jazz music on Big Rich Media House tonight. Let's go. As a pity, people on TikTok, if you don't enjoy, if you can't hear this music, you're not enjoying it with me, and that's not good enough, you know. So tonight, as I'm gonna call it a quit at this moment until we see next week Thursday on same time, you know, on Big Rich Media House here, evening motion with La Jury, Mr. Big Rich. And thank you for tuning. Thank you for joining, and to people who have been comment on the YouTube. I don't even see a lot on YouTube tonight. Maybe people have been busy. On Facebook, I appreciate you. On TikTok, I appreciate everyone. And until we see next week, as I said, bye for now. Bye and bye for now. Yeah, if truly you're on TikTok, come on, do some tap and send me some at me. If you really enjoy or you appreciate me on this platform, some you can, why not? Thank you for show some rose. I appreciate that. Do some like that, tap. You're not gonna even pay for the tap. Just show some love. I appreciate that. Until we see next week, as I said, bye for now. I call it a quit tonight. I remain yours, Mr. Big Rich La Jury. Bye for now.